What's up, everybody? I am Travesty.
I'm Cartoon Joe.
And welcome to another episode of this freaking show. It is the weekly podcast with a little bit of something and a whole lot of nothing. It is the same weekly podcast as brought to you by CarterComics.com. Alright. CarterComics.com, best place for you to go to get your comic books for your comic collection, whether it be a new, continuing, or even a completed comic book collection. Carter Comics is the best place for you to go to get graded or raw comics. That's right. They have both. If you're looking just to display one, buy a graded. If you're looking to read one, buy a raw one. And buy it from CarterComics.com. Just sign up at CarterComics.com, get an account, fill up your cart, use the promo code FreakNet. That'll save you 10% on your entire order of comics. Or if you're looking to maybe get something off of eBay, go to CarterComics.com, check out the homepage, go down to the bottom of the homepage. You got 4 different listings for 4 different eBay accounts that they currently possess. Click on one, find what you're looking for, start your bidding, and win your comics today. Give you a sense of pride to win one instead of just purchasing one. Why take the easy way out when you can outbid and take it away from somebody else? If you look in both places and you can't seem to find what you're looking for, just reach out to CarterComics.com, say, hey, I'm looking for a particular comic book, let them check their inventory and see if they have it available for you. That's right, they have more than they can even get online. That's how stocked they are. CarterComics.com, best place for you to go to get comics, 10% off your entire order by using the promo code FreakNet, that's FREAKNET, on your final purchases of CarterComics.com's website.
Fantastic.
Thanks, man.
It's amazing. Shows also. Oh, sorry. What?
I was going to say, I was so focused on wrapping my cough drop. It's amazing what you can do when you're on no sleep.
Oh, I hear you.
Now it's all you.
You know, it's a great way to maybe help yourself fall asleep.
Ooh,
is find something to listen to that'll gently verbal you into slumber.
You know what? I was looking for something to gently verbal me into slumber. Yeah. I just can't seem to find the right place to do that.
Yeah, you know where's a great place to do that is over at audible.com. And if you go to audibletrial.com/freaknet, you can get a free 30-day trial and a credit towards your first audiobook.
Well,
and let me tell you, there are a lot of great audiobooks out there with fantastic readers who, if you turn the volume down just right, you could lay in bed and you could listen to them and drift right off to sleep. Not because it's boring, but because they got that, like, grandfatherly voice.
I think back in the day, we used to refer to those as docile tones.
Yeah. That's a good one. Dulcet tones. Mm-hmm. So, if you want that for yourself, you should go to audibletrial.com/freaknet and try it out.
I'm not quite sure if I just couldn't hear you or if the last part of that just went completely gone.
Oh, weird.
I heard, yeah, and then it was like quiet.
Oh, I was just going to say, if you want it for yourself, go to audibletrial.com/freaknet and try it out.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, that's all I said.
Audible.com is the best place for you to go to get a 30-day free trial plus a credit to your. It's like literally you get to try something for an entire month absolutely free. Not many places do that for you.
Not that many.
No. They literally say, hey, try our shit absolutely free. Here it is.
Most places these days
Here is what we offer.
Like a week or 2 weeks maybe?
Mm-hmm. If that.
Yeah.
You know?
Get a whole month.
Yeah, you get an entire month long.
Yeah.
Oh, Joe. I don't know. Like, as an adult.
Yeah.
Is it wise to buy cough drops based on flavor and not a name brand?
I don't have a problem with that. Although I do like to buy them for name brands and then pick the flavor from the name brand.
Yeah. Well, I got well, first off, I got this fucked up cough that I just can't seem to get rid of.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure why. I've had it for fucking ever.
Mm.
It's not a sick cough. Like it's not hacking up like shit mucus and stuff like that. For those of you who are enjoying breakfast while listening to this, it just seems like I'm constantly clearing my throat.
Gotcha.
It's dry. It's rough. I keep a bottle of honey next to my bed to soothe my throat.
Yeah.
In the middle of the night, and for some godforsaken reason, I just can't seem to shake it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go grab my cough drops out of the good old medicine cabinet, if you will.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I just realized I never knew the name brand of the cough drops I've been taking. And I've never heard of Luden's cough drops.
Oh, I don't think I have either.
Yeah. Like, usually you think of, like, Ricola.
Mm-hmm.
No, this is Luden's. It's distributed by MedTech Products out of Tarrytown, New York.
Huh.
And, yeah, I got wild cherry.
Oh, delicious.
I'm a huge fan of cherry. Oh, man. But I want to look up
candy flavors.
Yeah. Well, they're delicious. I'm assuming maybe they work. I really don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I got a big ass bag of them. There's 90 of them. So, if your sore throat is severe, persistent for more than 2 days, is accompanied or followed by fever, headache, rash, swelling, nausea, vomiting, consult a doctor. 2 days. Well, there we go. Been a little longer than 2 days, Joe.
Mm-hmm.
Very well. As is life, as they say. Before we start recording, we started talking about gas bills.
Yes. Yeah. How much they've gone up?
They have fucking skyrocketed. And it's not
you were
because
saying they went up because of the service fees, not because of the actual.
Yeah, it's fucking service fees. It's them getting the gas to you in apparently a more efficient way. Not sure how possible that is, but yeah, there's some email that came through a long fucking time ago. They're saying, like, why is your gas bill going up? And it came from Nicor, as most of the people listening to this from. I don't know if Nicor is that countrywide.
I don't have Nicor. I have ComEd.
It's electric.
Yeah, they do my gas too. Oh,
do
no,
they do?
No. I'm sorry. You're right. It is Nicor. Sorry. I forgot. Yeah, look at that. I'm dumb. I'm wrong. Holy moly, I was wrong about my bill, too. Woo! Higher than I thought.
So ComEd got in the gas business, too.
Yeah, I thought they did. I thought they were both.
Right?
Guess not.
Well, ComEd did recently change their logo. They kind of updated their website and shit, which is probably going to increase our electric bills as well because they had to get a whole bunch of shit. But yeah, no, I got some letter or some email from Nicor explaining why the increase in prices was, and yeah, it talked about how the service has been increased because you know, they're trying to find a more efficient way to better service you and stuff. And obviously, in order to do that, it does cost money to do. Doo-doo. So, yeah, unfortunately, the gas prices have gone up, not only for vehicles, but for your house as well. And it's like we were talking, like, mine pretty much doubled. Like, when I first was talking about it, like, I found it from my dad, whose gas bill. And keep in mind, my dad lives in a small podunk town. Like, no more than 600 people. Country town. Fucking well water. Shit like that. But his gas went up to like $120, and it's normally like 40.
Woo!
Maybe 50. So when he had me look up mine, I thought maybe I just missed a payment or some shit because it was 180 something fucking dollars. And it's normally around 90 or 80 or $90. And in the wintertime, it's around $80-$90. I think the highest I ever had was like 110.
Mm-hmm.
And that was when Colin was still here, and we just constantly had the heat running and shit. Because back in the day, we were like, fuck it, let it burn.
Yeah.
And then, you know, obviously, jobs and pay has changed, so it's kind of like, I guess 65 in the middle of winter ain't bad. But my thermostat has been higher than 68 all fucking winter. Not one bit. But yeah, it's like 180 some fucking dollars a month now, which is fucking ridiculous. And the fact that they're selling it off as like, oh, we're just finding a more efficient way to get gas to you. That's why the price is so high. It's the same bullshit that fucking Amazon sells to you. about the increase in the Prime membership, or the same reason Netflix fucking jumps their fucking stuff, because we're offering you more movies and all this other stuff, and it's kind of like, you're not offering anything more.
Right.
Like,
not really.
No. It's like you're offering different movies, but every time you bring more movies in, you take more movies away. So it's not like the amount of movies increase, and it's not like you're putting in good fucking movies that people are gonna continuously want to fucking watch. Right? I like old movies too, but when you sit there and say, yeah, we're gonna stockpile our shit with 1940s fucking black and whites, it's like, why? Why? What the fuck? Same thing with fucking Disney. It's like, oh, we're increasing your viewers, your viewing pleasure, so we're gonna increase this by $30 fucking dollars. Which Disney Plus has only been around 2 fucking years?
Yeah.
And they're already like, oh, we're gonna increase your bill by fucking $30 a year, or whatever the fuck it is. It's like you haven't done anything to justify that.
Yeah, it's embarrassing, honestly.
Yeah. Fucking embarrassing, like the coach from Letterkenny.
Now, I will say, not that I want to defend Netflix, but in their only defense, Netflix has never been a profitable company. They've lost $1 billion a year since they started.
Really?
Something like that. Yeah. Yeah, it's all venture capital funding, and so they just all their money comes from subscriptions, and they're not making a lot of subscription money because everybody's sharing their passwords and stuff. And I think that if they stopped people from sharing their passwords, everyone would just quit. They'd just be like, done, not doing it.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot. Isn't there? I can't remember. Isn't one of the streaming apps maybe it was Netflix or somebody did something where you can only be logged into so many different things in so many different locations. Oh
yeah, Netflix did do that. They limited it a little bit, but not severely. Yeah. But then they added a tier where you could pay to have multiple people from multiple households. So, gotcha. If you pay enough, they'll let you do it, which is fine. But with utilities and stuff, it's nonsense to me. It's supposed to be a public utility. Why are you charging? For me, it's 1/10 of my mortgage for my gas bill every month.
Yeah, it's fucking insane.
And it's even worse for you. It's a third of your mortgage.
Yeah, it's a fucked up world, man. And the thing is, you can't do anything about it.
Not really. Yeah.
Now they're getting this is I'm not gonna use fucking gas anymore. What are you gonna do? Burn fucking lumber in your fucking living room? No.
Right. Thought about it.
I thought about it.
So, and then what's your other option? You end up you get a bunch of electric heaters, put them all over your house, and then your electric bill is going to be $180.
Well, that's the same thing with my living room. Is everywhere in my house can stay toasty warm, except for the living room. Big ass bay window, kind of just it doesn't do well in the winter time because it just stays cold. Fucking furnace is right above the upstairs, so the living room's kind of left to itself, and plus it has a crawl space right underneath it and the vent. Flowing in. And so I have one of those electric fireplace heater things, which is nice, but you're just gonna burn your electricity running that in the time they fucking in the same amount of fucking gas to be burning. It's right.
Why am I paying $180 a month for gas that doesn't warm my house?
Yeah, it's the same thing with those fucking window unit air conditioners. It costs just as much. I remember Colin wanted to buy one of those fucking things to put in the window. It's absolutely fucking not. First off, the air conditioner I have is fine. We kept that at 65. I think that's fucking cool enough. It's there's no way you're gonna fucking burn, that fucking window unit and double our electric bill. Because I know that thing will run all fucking day.
Right.
Oh, man.
Yeah, well, that's what we used. We had a window unit for years because we never lived in a place with central air.
Mm-hmm.
So now that we have that, it's really nice.
Game changer, man.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to talk about Carter Comics again here real quick because
yeah.
this is fucking phenomenal. So, so they emailed me the book of the week, and they sent me the one for this week, and so this is what it says: synopsis for Star Wars, Chapter 4: Who Guards the Guardsman? Good.
Okay.
Here's the synopsis. Iron Man goes berserk.
What?
He's turned his quest to find who stole the Iron Man armor technology into the war against anyone wearing armor. When he attacks the 50 armored guardsmen at the U.S. government Vault Maximum Security Prison, he finds himself facing an unsuspected foe. Steve Rogers, the captain.
That doesn't sound like Star Wars to me.
You know what? At first I thought not either, and yeah, that was true. It's two different things. And he sent me the image. It is an Iron Man versus Captain, 9.6, Iron Man number 228. So, I'm not sure which one is the pick of the week, but now I'm just trying to find both of them on the website here.
Weird. Very weird.
There's just too much to choose from here, bud.
I hear you.
There's just so much.
Too much choice and everything's the same.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. Joey, let's talk about bringing some shit back.
Yes, we should do that.
We freaking bring it back, and I'm hoping this week you have one that is actually gone.
So I couldn't find another one before the show started. Let me tell a story.
Okay, I'm out here, bud. I'm here.
Yeah. So when I first read The Lord of the Rings, 25 years ago, after the Fellowship of the Ring came out in theaters, I went with my best friend at the time and my mom. We watched the Fellowship, and then we left the theater and went straight to, I think it was Barnes and Noble, and I bought the 3-book deal, right?
Gotcha.
Read it, fantastic, loved it, got super into Tolkien, was reading just everything. And I heard about a book called, I believe it was The Adventures of Tom Bombadil. Okay. And I really wanted to read it because it included Tolkien actually wrote the musical notations for the songs that were in the books. And so you could learn the song as Tolkien envisioned it, right? That's what I wanted to do.
Yes.
And over the years, I've gone and I've checked multiple times, and the book has always been out of print. The only way you could get it was if you wanted to pay hundreds of dollars, sometimes even thousands of dollars to get a copy, because they just didn't make them anymore. And so that's what I wanted to bring back. Yes. But just to make sure before the show started that we didn't have another bagel situation, I hopped on and I Googled The Adventures of Tom Bombadil, and guess what's been back since 2014? You can pick up a copy on Amazon for $16. So I don't have another substitute, but that's what I wanted to bring freaking back, and it's freaking back. We did it.
Now, curiosity. Is this the same thing that would have been your backup to the bagels last episode?
Yes, it would have.
You know what's awesome though about this? Realistically, regardless of the fact that for the second weekend in a row you didn't have one.
I know. But I thought I had them.
Right, you thought you had it. The thing is, this segment is creating opportunities for you to realize stuff that's really there for you that you didn't think. Perfect example for mine. Yeah.
I was going to say, speaking of which, I have an update on yours from a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, yeah, tell me.
Those Snapple Elements deals are coming back. They're coming back later this year.
Now, see, the thing is, I need to know, do you know if they're coming back in the glass bottle or the aluminum can?
I think they're coming back in the aluminum can, which is not.
I hope. No, I'm hoping for the aluminum can.
Oh, you are?
I want the aluminum
I like
can.
the glass ones.
I mean, the glass one's nice, but everything comes in fucking glass. I want the aluminum can.
That's fair.
I want the screw cap aluminum can, where it's like the plastic inner rim thing. That's what I'm aiming for. The fucking rain, brother. Fucking rain, the Sub-Zero, shit like that. Glass is just, I mean, it's glass. You know, that's regular Snapple.
Oh, I hear what you're saying.
Yeah, I need that nostalgia. Now, I'm all on board with a fancy glass bottle, but I need that aluminum can.
Fair enough.
That's
anyway, tell us what you like freaking brought back today.
Yeah, so it's no secret I'm a huge fan of cereal. I love cereals. And growing up, like if I go out to my dad's and everything, like me, Sherry, Nick, like we go out to my dad's every other weekend. And usually our breakfasts are about the same every time we go out there. On Saturdays, we'd have like an omelet. He'd make me like his own version of a Mexican omelet, which was just cheese and salsa and an egg, which I'm fine with. Still delicious. And then on Sunday, because it's the day we go back, maybe we'll have like some cereal and stuff. Well, he always used to cut up banana into my cereal.
Oh yeah, that's the best.
And like, I was like, man, I've never had that like for like the longest time. I never did it myself, you know. And I remember there used to be Honey Bunch of Oats with banana.
Oh.
And then there was actually used to be Cheerios with like banana crunch or whatever the fuck it was. But they used to have like pieces of dried banana in the cereal. So when I went to go shopping, I'm like, I'm going to get some of that. Like, fuck yeah, I want some of that. It is beyond hard to go to a store and find a cereal with banana in it.
I believe that.
So I went online, I looked it up. Now there is one. It's like Special K banana, but in order to get it, you have to order it on Amazon for like $12 fucking.
Oh, forget that.
And it's not the best one. The absolute best one was Honey Bunches of Oats with banana. And they just continued it in 2014. So, it was sad. I won't lie. I mean, I could easily go out and buy a Honey Bunch of Oats with almond and just slice my own banana into it. But then you have to fucking buy bananas too. And I don't go through produce fast enough to fucking enjoy it. Like, I bought a bushel. I don't know if you would. Like, would a small amount of bananas still be considered a bushel? I don't know.
Oh, no. A bushel's a huge amount. Just a bunch of bananas.
Is there an actual number associated with bushel?
It's like a volume. Bananas. Define. Oh, look at that. A cluster of bananas.
I could do cluster. There were 7. I mean, that's something. That's more than a few.
Yeah.
It's definitely less than a gross.
I've never called them a cluster. I've always called them a bunch.
Let's see here. Bushel, a measuring capacity equal to 34 U.S. pints used for dry goods or a large amount. British, a measuring capacity equal to 8 imperial gallons used for dry goods or liquid.
Bananas.
A container with a capacity of a bushel. Okay, so I bought 7 bananas.
Yeah.
And I think I got through like 5 of them before they started getting to like the brown stuff. Which I guess realistically, not really thinking about it as a child, like even if the outside of the peel is getting a little darker, it's still edible.
Yeah.
It's just also weird to me because like as it gets older, it feels like it gets warmer, and that grosses me out. But that's just me. But yeah.
Yes, I've never really noticed that before, but you're right. It does feel like that.
Yeah. Like I know it's not cooking itself, but it just feels more of like a, wow, this is beyond room temperature.
Yeah. Huh.
But yeah, no, long story short, I would love to have Honey Bunch of Oats bring back the real banana in their cereal. Just because, I love the idea of having it. I don't have to buy a bushel of bananas, or I wouldn't have to buy bananas in order to actually enjoy them. So.
Nice.
Yeah, maybe one day. And I really need to go back into the episodes and find out what I've done so far, because there was another one I want to do, and I was like, I think I did that one already. But I have to go back and double check and verify, and then I come back. But okay, cool. This is my one for next week.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. What did I have set up for today?
What did you have slid up for today?
Set up for today. Like, what was the plan for today?
I don't remember that we had one, to be honest with you.
Well, let me peruse the fucking interwebs and I can figure something out. I know we were supposed to do that one episode on that one actor, and we completely didn't do that.
Oh, I figured that was just a fun lie.
Oh no, I really wanted to do something for the guy. I just couldn't think of what to do, and then also we just got away from it.
That's fair. Have you watched the season finale yet?
Oh my god, it's fucking hilarious.
Oh, it was so good.
It was one of the best season finales of a show I've seen in a fucking long time because of the surprises and shit in it.
Yes.
As well as what they're deciding to do with the actor who we're talking about with his character going forward. Because at first, based on what happened in the season, like you're not quite sure what direction they're going with him after a certain incident, but based on what I see in the season finale, I can only assume that they're going to take that character and that's going to be that's what he's going to be going forward.
Mm-hmm.
But God, dude, I loved that whole fucking season finale. I was either laughing or I was like, I'm an edge. And that's one thing I love about Peacemaker is that they found nearly the perfect blend of comedy and action to where you can take moments and enjoy the funny comedic parts of it, but also like edge of your seat watching the excitement like unfold in front of you. There's a perfect blend of that. And it actually shows you compassion for the characters who are on the show. Fucking amazing. I've never been excited for a DC entity as much as I am for fucking Peacemaker.
Right?
Yeah.
Honestly, same, especially with the live action stuff.
Mm-hmm. And Eagle.
And it was not to spoil anything. I don't. Is it a spoiler to mention who showed up as a cameo at the end, or is that more of a tantalizing? Like if you haven't seen it, here's a good reason to watch it.
Well, I guess it kind of depends on your perception of what a spoiler is. Now, who shows up does not affect the storyline whatsoever.
That's what I was thinking. It doesn't affect the plot at all.
It does not.
And that to me is what the spoiler is a plot twist.
I would consider it a spoiler just because it literally was a brief cameo that does not affect the plot, the story. It doesn't give away anything in the show other than here's a quick cameo and it's funny because no one expected it to fucking happen and it did. And who it was is even better.
Yeah. So I loved that cameo. Let's just say it that way. I thought it was hilarious. I thought it was well done. I was surprised that they didn't get the other guy. I don't think it was the actor from. Never mind. It doesn't matter. Mm-hmm. It was an exciting cameo. I really liked it. Really made me laugh. I did find myself, and I'll probably talk about this in Geekcast Live this week too. I was very sad at the end of the season. It was a really good season finale, don't get me wrong, but at the end of that episode when they're just sitting on the porch, it was just like, oh my God, this is sad. Like, it was very emotional for me. I just was like, it's very funny. I don't know that I actually like any of the characters, like on a personal level. Like, they're not good people. None of them are good people. And so finding out that, like, I cared about them by the end of it, even though they're all terrible, was really, it's good storytelling is what it is. Okay. That's why I was going with that. Good storytelling.
Well, now you kind of confused me in everything you just said. Okay. How do I fucking go around?
You're right. It's not a plot point spoiler, so I don't mind saying it.
Yeah.
It was really cool to see Jason Momoa show up as Aquaman.
Yeah.
Love that.
And the kid who played Flash.
Was that Ezra Klein? Because I didn't think it was. It didn't look
like
him to me.
It was the guy who played the Flash in the Justice League movie.
Yeah, Ezra Klein, I think is his name. I didn't know that. It didn't look like him. It didn't sound like him to me.
It 100% looked like him. I would go back and look at that, man, because it was 100% him. Like one.
No, that's not the right name. Ezra something. Ezra Miller.
Yeah,
So not Ezra Klein.
It was 100% the same exact actor who played Flash in the movie. 100%.
Oh, it was. How about that?
Yeah, yeah.
Gosh, he just didn't look like himself to me.
Yeah, it was weird because, like, I mean, obviously, yeah, fuck it. It's not. I don't know when the season premiere came out. This show's gonna be released next week, from where we're recording, and that came out last week.
Yeah.
Yeah, so enough time. It's been 2 weeks. So it was cool to see because it was Aquaman and Barry, or Aquaman and Flash. You saw those two. Those two interacted with each other, and then you saw Superman and Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
And the whole reason they showed up is because fucking Peacemaker like asked about like fucking getting the Justice League coming down and helping shit.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't see, you don't see Cavell and Godot. Is it Cavill?
Cavill, I think. Henry Cavill.
Cavill. Like you don't see Cavill and Godot. It's just silhouettes of people. And I saw something on the internet that it was too goofy to be real. So I'm not 100% sure. And like, I guess thinking about realistically more, like Justice League is on HBO Max, right? The movie Justice League.
Yes.
Okay. So there can't be any truth to it then realistically, but I saw something online that says like the only reason, Cavill, or whatever the fuck you pronounced it, doesn't matter anymore, couldn't show up in the series because like Netflix owns the right to like his face or some shit.
No.
I know, right? I mean, that can't be real. But I wasn't quite sure. I was trying to look it up online and I can't seem to find it anywhere. So I'm like, it's gotta be something goofy that I saw somewhere briefly. And at first I thought it was something because it looked real. I mean, everything on the internet fucking seems real. But it says something about like you can't show up in any other series because of an agreement he has with Netflix on his image for like the next 2 years or something like that. And it's like something in a contract that him and his lawyers fucking missed. And I was like, okay, wow, if that's real, holy shit, way to go fucking Netflix. But it's like, there's no way this fucking real because I can't find it anywhere else. And so, goofy. But, it's like I was talking to a buddy of mine at work, we're talking about this episode and shit. And it's like, it's pretty cool that because like, in my mind, like, I put Jason Momoa, like, pretty high on like, the list of like, actors that would come to a cameo in a show.
Oh, absolutely.
So when you get who played Harley Quinn?
Margot Robbie. Or Robbie.
Yeah. To me, nothing against Margot Robbie, but I don't think she's as high as Jason Momoa. Close, but I don't think she's like as high.
Right.
So a potential cameo for her in the show, I think, is definitely fucking doable, especially because of Suicide Squad.
Right.
So, I mean, and obviously it sucks because I looked it up and we're not going to get Peacemaker season 2 until 2023, which blows, but hey, it is what it is. But I mean, like, the way the season ended and the way everything ended, it leaves it open for potentially like to continue on this story arc, but also create new story arcs with like love interests between Peacemaker and the blonde girl. What's going on with the daughter who's revealing all this information. And like I said, even cameos and stuff. I mean, like, Harley Quinn could show up. So I'm pretty excited for it. I mean, if I had to guess, like, there's going to be a situation where, Peacemaker's going to get hunted by this group who created Suicide Squad. I can just feel it. I feel like it's going to happen. And they're going to send some big name fucking people, like maybe Idris Elba. Maybe just on Idris Elba. Why the fuck not?
Oh yeah, why not? Yeah,
right. I think he'd be great to do a cameo into this too. And not only that, if DC decides to do with this what like Marvel was doing with all their stuff, I mean, this opens up Suicide Squad into Justice League.
Mm-hmm.
Now that you have Momoa kind of going through Peacemaker, who is part of Suicide Squad. You can now have Harley Quinn, or even if I know people are not a big fan of it, but even Jared Leto's Joker show up in fucking Justice League.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I'm excited for it. As I said, like, I've never been a big fan of DC stuff. Peacemaker's probably at the top of the list. Justice League is up there too. But yeah, no, that season finale was pretty fucking cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I enjoyed it. It was very good.
Yeah. Let's see what I was looking up something real quick. So we can fucking do. Because this is being released in the first week of March. So we're talking about the future. All right. Let's try doing this. Let's see if this is any fun.
Sure.
Okay. So I'm looking up all the national celebrations in the month of March.
All right.
So this is being released in March. So there's a lot of March daily holidays and observances in March. And as we're recording, today is February 22nd, 2022. So it's 2/22/22.
Oh, yeah, it's Tuesday with a WO.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do, Joe, is I'm going to pick out some of these March daily holidays and what they're like the national day of. And because it's 2/22/22 day, I want you to give me your top 2 picks of the best of whatever I give you, okay?
Sure.
And we'll just do that for the next, I don't fucking know, 20
minutes.
Sure, whatever. Well, until we have enough content for people to listen to.
Yeah.
Okay, so March 1st is National Peanut Butter Lovers Day. Ooh. So give me your top 2 favorite peanut butter snacks or foods or whatever.
Ooh, I see what you're saying now.
Yeah.
I really love, honestly, just a peanut butter and jelly sandwich is one of the greatest joys of life.
Yeah, what kind of jelly?
We typically have strawberry jelly on hand.
Okay.
I think strawberry. Strawberry is probably my way.
Okay.
So.
Yeah. Do you ever get the jelly from my mom?
I do. A lot of times the flavors she picks are a little bit too delicate to stand up to peanut butter.
I actually just made, was it last night? I made a peanut butter and jelly sandwich with some sugar-free grape jelly that she made for me.
Oh, so good.
And it's really phenomenal. And it was peanut butter I bought, which I'm not a huge fan of chunky peanut butter to begin with. I'm more of a smooth peanut butter guy.
Mm-hmm.
I got chunky peanut butter for some reason. I can't remember why. But I was like, for some reason this is better. And never again. Not a huge fan of chunky peanut butter, but it's all I had, so I was using it. And oh man, do I miss fucking PB&Js. But yes, that's one. Give me another one.
Ants on a log. You take the celery, you put peanut butter in it, you put raisins on there.
Mm-hmm.
One of my absolute favorite snacks.
Fuck yeah. Oh yeah, nice little treat in the lunch bag for lunch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Okay, let's see here. Let's go with how about National Day of Unplugging, which is May 5th. Give me your top 2 activities you like to do that doesn't involve electronics.
I would have to say my number 1 would be reading.
Okay.
I love to read. And obviously this is non-audiobook, right?
No,
Yeah.
There's 30 other days in March for Audible.
True.
Just don't do it on March 5th.
Exactly. So, and then, honestly, like a bonfire, right?
And
I'm not just saying like, don't get me wrong. It's awesome to just sit in front of a fire and have a good time.
Mm-hmm.
But if you mix in, I want to say a bonfire specifically because I feel like that implies that there's some drinking.
Yes.
And some eating some food around it.
Mm-hmm.
And some kind of hanging out with people. So I would probably say those 2 things. Bonfire and reading.
Excellent. All right, this one's going to be a little bit different. March 9th is National Meatball Day. I'm going to give you 2 choices. You got to pick the best one.
All right.
Okay, spaghetti and meatballs or meatball sub?
Meatball sub.
Meatball sub? You put cheese on it?
Absolutely.
What about any kind of jardinera or anything like that, or no?
Yep, jardinera. Absolutely.
Fuck yeah.
Extra sauce, you know?
Excellent. Excellent. All right. What about National Poultry Day on March 19th? Give me 2 favorite chicken dishes.
Oh man, that is a broad question. You know, I'm gonna go with my gut, and it might not be true all the time, but as of right now, I love the Wingstop chicken thighs.
Okay.
They're incredible. They're absolutely delicious. I wish that B-Dubs would start selling chicken thighs like that. So let's do that, chicken thighs. And
Okay.
what's my other one? Probably just a chicken sandwich. I love just a plain old chicken sandwich with some pickles and some sauce from almost anywhere.
Gotcha. Gotcha. You know, I've never had Wingstop in my life, but I hear good things.
Yeah, I had it once a while ago and wasn't a huge fan of their just wings.
Yeah.
But when they said that they were going to start selling thighs, I was like, I got to try those, and they're unbelievably good.
Yes. March 26th. Make up your own holiday day.
Ooh,
You know, make up a holiday. You make up a holiday, I'll make up a holiday.
excellent. The holiday that I would make up is I was going to do something just like pretty cliche, just make it like Doctor Who Day or something. You know, like dress up as your favorite Doctor Who character, or you know, fix some stuff with a screwdriver. I don't know. Which would be fun and definitely on brand for me. But you know what I'm feeling is National Debt Jubilee Day, where everyone's debt is wiped out every year.
I like
Your
that.
mortgage, your medical debt, your student loans, all gone. That's the holiday I'm making up.
Nice. I was just gonna steal from you and go for National Bonfire Day.
Ooh, I like that.
Right? Can you imagine if everyone took a bonfire and just the world smelled like bonfire for a moment?
Ah, it'd be nice.
Had the s'mores.
Ooh, so good.
Yeah. This one's definitely up your alley, Joe, because it's not for me. March 28th, Respect Your Cat Day.
Ooh.
Give me 2 things. Give me 2 things you like about your cat, if that's even
2
possible.
things. I love how cuddly my cats are. They are shockingly cuddly animals.
Gotcha.
I also love, you know what? They're just adorable. Frankly, I got nothing else I can say about them. I mean, there's plenty of things I could probably come out with, but what it really boils down to is how cute they are. You know, I got one cat. When I walk in the door, he runs down the stairs and lays on the ground and starts flopping around.
Gotcha.
On his back, which is really adorable. He lets me pet his belly for a little while. The other cat likes to hop up on the bed in the morning and just start purring, which is great. You know, it's not really it's counterproductive for his desire to get us to feed him, because I'm not going to get up as long as he's laying on top of me purring. But
Yes.
you know, it is what it is.
I got you. You're a big shop local kind of guy, Joe?
I try to be.
Okay. Well, March 29th is National Mom and Pop Business Day.
Ooh, very nice.
So if you know of any mom and pop businesses in your area that you would like to recommend, me, it's usually down in Peatone. It's usually just bars and shit. So if you guys ever, in Peatone, I would definitely recommend Game On Bar and Grill. Family friendly, wonderful. Ice cream shops also. We got the fucking Archie's and oh god, what the hell's the other one?
Is it not just Icebox Creamery?
Icebox, yes. I keep thinking Cold Stone, but it's Icebox Creamery, yes.
Gotcha.
Yes. Yeah.
Very
Fuck
nice.
yeah. Yeah, if you have any mom and pops, feel free.
I'd also throw out an ice cream store. I believe it's called the Village Creamery here in Niles. And then they got fantastic ice creams, and they're like I think they're a Filipino family that owns it. And so they have like ube ice cream, which is that purple yam. And they've got like it's like called Halo Halo ice cream, which is like a Filipino dessert. It's really delicious. In addition to all your regular sort of, your mint chip and your Oreo and all of that stuff.
Yeah.
So they're really good, the Village Creamery. And then also, kind of right by the Village Creamery, weirdly enough, behind them is a place called the Phoenix Flame. And it is a Mexican Mediterranean fusion place. And they've got like a really fantastic pork and pepper soup. They got a really good chicken sandwich. Shocking no one. What else have they got? They had a really good burger that I had there. So they're really good food all around. Everything we had there was delicious.
Nice. Weekly holidays and observations in March. The best one has got to be March 6th through the 12th, which is Read an Ebook Week.
Ooh.
So right up the alley. We also got Sleep Awareness Week, which is the 13th to the 19th. Act Happy Week, which is the 21st to the 26th. I don't know why someone wants to act happy.
Yeah. Take it till you make it, I guess.
Right. World Folklore Tales and Fable Week is the 20th to the 26th.
That sounds awesome.
Then obviously Tsunami Preparedness Week, the 21st to the 26th.
Well, naturally, you got to have Tsunami Preparedness Week.
Fuck yeah, and that's got to be across all 50 states.
Probably the most worry about that here in Illinois.
Well, that beachfront of Lake Michigan can get quite.
Oh yeah, true. I get flood warnings all the time for like my church, which isn't anywhere near the lake.
I can't remember when I first heard it, but I know I was definitely surprised when I heard that they shut down Lakeshore Drive because of flooding.
Oh yeah, they do that every once in a while.
It blew my mind because in my mind I never thought there's no way the fucking lake is that high, and boy, it fucking does.
Yeah.
There's definitely gonna be flooding with today. I mean, obviously with all the rain and shit that hit after everything melted away.
Mm-hmm.
Probably one of the biggest important aspects of March is known as Women's History Month.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So we'll be talking about some Women's History Month over here in the next couple episodes. Let's see here. It's also known as Honor Society Awareness Month, National Foreign Language Month, Irish American Heritage Month, Bleeding Disorder Awareness Month, National Kidney Month, National Nutrition Month, National Colorectal Cancer Awareness Month, Save Your Vision Month.
Oh, that's important. We should talk about colorectal cancer at some point. Doesn't have to be a whole episode, but I learned a lot when I worked in the GI lab.
we can talk about all this stuff. I mean, there's so much. Either it's like heritage or fucking body shit. Multiple Sclerosis Awareness Month. Problem Gambling Awareness Month. You want to bet we're going to talk about that? Trisomy Awareness Month. I don't know what the fuck that is.
I don't know what that is either.
Save Your Vision, National Rectal Cancer, Kidney, National Cheerleading Safety Month, Bleeding Disorder Awareness Month, Expanding Girls' Horizons in Science and Engineering Month, National Ethics Awareness Month, Irish American Heritage, National Foreign Language. So a lot going on in March. And we'll definitely take the opportunity to talk about everything. March has 2 birthstones, in case you didn't know.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, aquamarine is the first birthstone of the month, which symbolizes youth, health, and hope. And then bloodstone, which looks very different from aquamarine.
No
kidding. Type of quartz known for its fiery flecks of red, representing strength and stealth.
Fun.
Yeah. Well, I made the judgment call, and we're going to go with the Carter Comic pick of the week is going to be Iron Man number 228, The Captain. I see what they did. They put the synopsis for Star Wars Chapter 4, Who's the Guardian, as the title for this. Oh, they need to fix that. Hopefully you guys over there at Carter Comics is listening to the show as you always do. Look at Iron Man number 228 because you definitely got the wrong thing at the top there. But as I said earlier, Iron Man goes berserk. He turns his quest to find who stole the Iron Man armor technology into a war against anyone wearing armor. When he attacks the 50 armored guardsmen at the U.S. government's vault maximum security prison, he finds himself facing an unexpected foe. Steve Rogers, the Captain. Currently available, 9.6 graded comic. Currently available at CarterComics.com for $67.99.
Very nice.
Yeah. What you freaking thinking about, Joe?
What am I freaking thinking about?
Yeah, we freaking thinking about
probably the. Oh, actually, no. You know what it is? I started reading a new book last night called Terraform: Building a Better World, and it's by a hip hop artist named Propaganda.
Mm-hmm.
Really, really fantastic book. I read about 80 pages last night. It's very easy reading. He's got like big margins, so it's not like there's it's not like it's a really dense book. I picked it up at my local library. It was fantastic. I'm sure that if you used your Audible trial and listened to it, that it would be great because it's a mixture of essays and poetry. And I mean, obviously, he's a hip hop artist, so his poetry is always on point. And the whole thing has this. His writing has a fantastic rhythm to it that I just adore. So highly recommend it. Terraform: Building a Better World by Propaganda.
How'd you hear about it?
He regularly guests on a podcast I listen to. And
gotcha.
Yeah. Oh no, I heard about it from Ryan actually, but I've heard about him through that podcast and through some other stuff. But Ryan recently finished reading it and put a recommendation out on Facebook, and I just immediately went to my library and said, "Hey, get me this book." So
nice.
Yeah.
Nice. You still find like a sense of like excitement walking through libraries?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I love libraries. I have not spent as much time in this one as I would like, simply because we moved out here in the sort of height of the pandemic.
Yeah.
And so we just really we haven't explored a whole lot yet in our town. So
yeah, it's
a bad time to move. Great time to buy a house. Bad time to move.
I used to enjoy actually going to the library, but our library moved from its previous location to where it is now. God, I want to say maybe about 10 years ago. It could have been a little bit longer. I'm not really sure, but
yeah.
The problem with the library we have now in Peatone is that it's a single-story building.
Oh,
and when you walk into it, it just seems more like a bookstore than it does an actual library. Like our old library used to be an old church, and so you walk in, and you get like that old like wood smell, the smell of the books, and then when you walk through the front door, you can either go upstairs or you could go downstairs, and like I think downstairs is like where all the kids' books was and all that stuff, and everything upstairs was adult literature and stuff like that, and everything in the middle was obviously like the clerk's desk and shit like that. But it was nice because, I mean, like you're walking around, like it looks like a legit bookstore or a library and stuff. But now the new library is just you just walk in and you just see shelves everywhere. So it's like, oh, cool. Like there's no excitement to it. Like, I want to go into an old, classic, vintage-looking fucking library. Like, just an old fucking one. Like, where the Dewey Decimal System still means something.
Yeah, you gotta go, if you're ever in Boston, go to the library there. It is, about half of the building is an old, like the old library, it's never changed. And then the other half of the building is like super modern, and it's awesome. It's really, really a cool building.
You been there?
So, yeah, I spent an afternoon there last summer when Maddie had a conference out in Boston. So.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, it was a good time. But anyway, what are you freaking thinking about?
Well, I've been working a lot, as I mentioned before. Like, a lot. But I think working with the people I'm working with, we're finding time to get like a couple days off in a row and stuff like that. So I'm spending I've been trying to commit to spending some days off out at Ashley's new house that she bought, trying to help her get that ready and put together and stuff.
Oh, nice.
Carl's been out there doing a lot of remodeling and everything to kind of get it more updated, a little bit nicer, running wiring and stuff like that. And I was out helping the last couple of days I was off, and I might go back out there tonight if he ends up going out there and stuff. But it's pretty cool to, like, just see how maturing Ashley's getting, and kind of like help her get her situated and stuff like that into her new houses. I don't know. Like, I mean,
it's cool.
Yeah, it's a sense of pride, I guess, in a way. Because she was a dipshit for years. But really maturing. Really maturing. Getting through school and having a job, getting her own place. Like, really, really growing up and not being a dipshit.
Nice. Good for her. That's important.
Yeah. Hey, Joe.
Yeah.
Every week our listeners catch Cartoon Joe here on This Freakin' Show. But if an hour of Cartoon Joe just isn't enough for our listeners, where can they go?
If you need more Cartoon Joe, you can find me over at the Geekcast Live podcast at violentpress.com. You can also find us on Facebook, iTunes, Google Play, Spotify is what I usually say, and Twitter by searching Geekcast Live.
Perfect. Guys, if you're a creator of some sort, whether it be gaming, movies, cosplays, literature, technology, whatever it is, and you want to come on the show so we can talk about it with you, please reach out to us at thisfreakinshow@yahoo.com or message us over on Facebook at thisfreakinshow and let us know, hey, I got this cool thing I created. I want to talk about it. We'll be more than happy to have it on the show. Our friends over at Infinite Monkeys is getting closer every day to finalizing their book. As soon as they do, hopefully we can get them back on the show so we can talk about it. It's been a few years since we talked to them. I did happen to stumble upon Kitsukami's Twitch the other day and invited her back, so hopefully we get that set up soon and everything. I don't know if you had a chance to meet Kitsukami. I think that was during the solo days of Travesty.
Yeah, I think you're right.
But there are cool people that we have met that we hopefully have come back on, and we also like meeting new people. So like I said, if you guys are out there and you're creators and you want someone to talk to you about your stuff, that's what we're here for, and that's what we love to do. So make sure you reach out to us. And do follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, just by searching This Freakin' Show. And, of course, our shows are released on iTunes, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Podbean, Player FM, Verbal, wherever you find your podcasts. Just search This Freakin' Show. I'm sure it will pop up. Guys, that's all I have for you. So, as always, I am Travis.
And I'm Cartoon Joe.
And thank you for listening to another episode of This Freakin' Show. I'm out.